Hey, it's Tara with Reiki on the Run, and I want to do a video about not holding on to smallness. A lot of us tend to do that. We tend to hold on to being small for many reasons, and we don't chase our dreams and we don't go after these bigger things that we want to do. And there are many reasons for that, but it really keeps us from expanding, which is what we came here to do, is to expand. So I kind of want to talk about that today, about why you might be holding on to your smallness and why it's not a good idea. But I wanted to read this quote. It's from Marianne Williamson. She wrote this book. I think she's written a couple books, I'm not sure. A Return to Love, Reflections on the Principles of A Course in Miracles. I have not read the whole book. I started to read it a while ago, and I know it's going to be amazing. I can tell, but I really I can't get books as easily here, so I don't like reading them electronically that much. So I'm just not really reading a lot of books. But this quote is amazing. I would probably check out the book though if I were you, if you were looking for a book. The quote says, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And we let our own light shine. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. And that is so good, and so true. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit. It's really, really important to figure out where you're holding back, why you're holding back, and to push through that. So I've got my notes over here. So if I keep looking, so I'll go over some of the reasons why we hold on to smallness. We get worried about what other people will think. If they are, I know family has always been a tough one for me. It's like my family would pigeonhole me in this attitude, this person, and I would want to change, but I couldn't change because I was, had to be this person around them. So sometimes we might think, well, what are other people going to think? That if I want to go do this totally different thing, what are my friends going to think? What are my family going to think? What are my coworkers going to think? What is anybody going to think? So that's sometimes a big thing that will hold us back. Another is we get worried others will get jealous, and that is definitely a real thing. There's a lot of times where people want to get educated or seek better things, and the people they're around don't realize they can do that, and they will make fun of you if you want to do something different, do something better, anything like that. That is definitely a real thing, and you don't want, the people that you care about to make fun of you, so you don't reach for those things that you want to do. The next thing is you don't have the confidence. Sometimes you want to do amazing things and you just don't have it within you, within yourself. You don't care what other people think. That's not a problem, or maybe there's nobody to care what to think. You just lack that understanding that you can do it, that belief that you can do it for whatever reason, and that will hold us back. And another thing is a lot of people think that being meek is a good virtue, is a good way to be, that the quiet type, that the humble, that they are the better person, and that's how you should be. You shouldn't be loud, and you shouldn't be noticed, and just meek and mighty, right? So a lot of people are conditioned to be that way, to think that you need to be a humble servant all the time, and chasing your own dreams would be very self-serving. So those are several reasons why we might be held back and we might be holding on to the smallness. But I want to encourage you to walk towards the things you want and to go out and grab them. You're living your life, not for everyone else. You're only here for a short time, and nobody benefits. It's like in that quote, nobody benefits from you being small. When you shine your light, when you are amazing in honesty, in realness, in authenticity, when you are really shining your light in a true, amazing way, it helps everyone around you. Everyone around you notices everyone else. It causes them to want to raise and be with you and be great. And if not, if it doesn't, if it triggers people and upsets them, makes them jealous, whatever, let them fall in the dust behind you. You don't want to be hanging out with anybody that's not encouraging you to grow. Okay, that's what we want to do, especially in this time. If you're watching this in mind now that we are starting this new year, it is a time to stop holding on to the smallness and start reaching for those things we've wanted for so long. Nobody else is going to go grab them for us. So get out there and get it yourself, and don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about if they'll be jealous. There's always going to be ifs, ifs, ifs. This is your path. This is your life. And it's really a good time now to start reaching for those things. All right, I hope this helps, and I will talk to you soon.